It's our first little makeshift podcast studio going on. Thanks for doing this, Jana.
That's okay.
So you've been, how long have you been a member here now?
Oh,
Quite a recent thing, isn't it?
maybe 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah,
Feels like you've been there forever,
it does. It feels like I've been here forever. But yeah, 6 months. Because the first time I came, I brought Maddie, my client.
Yes. Yeah. Cool.
Yes.
And then how long have you been doing CrossFit?
5 years now. This is my 5th year. I looked at it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And what were you doing before CrossFit? Like training?
F45.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
F45 was super popular
It
back
was
in the day, wasn't it?
huge. Yeah, it was massive.
It was a really good business model actually back in the day.
Yeah,
like,
it was
people
good.
made a lot of money from F45s.
Yeah, it was.
So they're quite easy to set up, quite straightforward.
And it was good with the kids because I had a creche.
Yeah.
But like, a creche where they had a full-time carer, someone to watch
Yeah.
the kids, so I didn't even have to worry. And the boys were little then.
Yeah.
So they were only 1, 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I would go 6 days a week, have someone watch them, do my
Yeah.
45 minutes, and then go have a coffee.
So you'd still train 5 or 6 days a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
F45.
And were you competitive at that?
No, because I was.
You're a little competitive, aren't you?
I am now. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
No, because I just had the boys, so I was probably about 80 kilos when I started.
Okay.
Yeah, F45.
Yeah.
So I was losing weight at F45 and getting fitter.
Yeah.
But that took a few years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And but you knew that you would, but before that you wasn't really doing much before kids?
No.
Yeah, right.
Not at all. No.
So why then? Why did you start doing F45 then? Was it purely like a weight thing?
I think as well because in Nowra there wasn't a lot to do. I had the boys. I was feeling a bit isolated. So then I thought if I go to a gym, you'll have somewhere to go every day.
Yeah.
It's I think only back then it was $45 a week because it was like the 45 minutes, $45.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I thought, with a young family, you could fit that into the budget.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it worked out well. And I made some good friends there and it went I think I went there for like 3 years.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely a part of joining a gym, which I think a lot of people don't always think about, is that social, like filling your social cup kind of thing. Because I know you were talking about like you're moving up to Shellharbour, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then you're like, the gym you were going to is like, you kind of stopped going there a little bit because you're moving up. And then you're like, fuck.
My social settings are fully gone.
It's like all changed.
Yeah.
Which is exciting because then you'll just you've already made friends here anyway, but it's like new social circles.
Yeah, it's scary though when you go because gyms become like your family.
Yeah.
You see the people every single day, you work out with them, you do things
Well, you
with
meet
them.
your best friends.
Yeah.
Like I met Jack at the gym and now we're business partners. He met his wife at the gym.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you see it all the time.
100%. So then when you move and then it's scary because it's like you're losing your whole social network.
Yeah.
And it's not because anything bad happened or anything. It's just you want to change the scenery and then you go, oh my God, that was like 99% of my life. Everything I was doing was sort of revolving around the gym.
Are you from Nowra? Did you grow up in Nowra? Right.
Yep.
Okay. So you spent your whole life there?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a big move then.
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's a massive.
But I mean, I guess it's not.
Well, it's half an hour away.
Yeah. You're not going to the other side of the country, so. But,
it's so far.
But it is. You like you say, moving away from family and friends, and cause I guess you'd have friends you've known for.
Oh yeah, my whole
10,
life.
20. So then it's like coming into a new space. You feel like it's first day at school or something, don't you?
Yeah, but the second I walked in here, it felt like I knew everyone. It was just like, I can't explain it. The day I walked in, I just felt like I knew everyone.
Yeah.
And it's just been such a natural
It's hard to explain that, isn't it? Because it is something which I feel when people come here, it is like they straight away feel like comfortable, but it's hard to articulate sometimes how to explain that. So if I'm talking to someone who's like talking about coming to the gym and they've had some bad experiences from previous gym, and I'm starting to talk to them and then I'm realizing that they don't really care what I'm saying. They just need to kind of trust me to a degree to come in and then see it themselves.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm going to say it's good, right?
Yeah.
Everyone they speak to is going to say it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just.
But what do you think it was? Because you've been to a lot of gyms as well.
It's okay. It's hard to explain, but it's a vibe. So when you walk into somewhere, you can get this just feeling, and it's hard to explain. But people who have anxiety about gyms and things like that, you're more sensitive, right? So when you walk in, it's like you can feel whether people are welcoming straight away before.
It's on the flip side as well when you're walking in is a bad vibe.
Yeah.
Which we've all felt.
Yeah.
Like I've done a lot of PT and like your fitness first glory gym types, and always the vibe in there is always off. There's always people with bad intentions.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's just not good people. Whereas I think like walking in a place like this, like 99% of the people are here for good reasons, and they just want to come and get the training done and actually have care about other people as well, apart from just themselves.
Yeah, because if all CrossFit was a workout for me, I don't think I'd be as obsessed with it. Yeah. It's not just getting to do a workout.
No.
It's the feeling of doing it with other people, doing it with like-minded people.
Yeah.
Just average people who come in and want to just be better. We're not trying to be professional athletes, not trying to make the CrossFit Games. But that doesn't mean that we don't put in 100% of our own.
Yeah, it's like we're talking about you doing this like individual comp, and you were kind of a bit like, what's the point?
Yeah,
what's the fucking point?
It's not fun.
I want to do it with friends.
Yeah, I want to
like,
do it with people.
You're just saying about doing it with Danny, and people are like, you want to do it with someone you enjoy doing it, so it's a good time.
Yeah.
Rather than just, because it is pretty miserable doing those workouts by yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And it's not about me winning something. It's about how I feel while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And it's like today when we just did that workout then. It's not about winning the workout.
No.
But it's about doing the workout and, someone who would normally maybe stop at the end of the run, keep going because you're near them.
Yeah, yeah.
Or, doing 2 extra burpees because you can see that there's someone else putting in as much effort as you.
Yeah.
It's like if you see effort, you put in effort.
Yeah.
If you see laziness, well, then what's the point of you pushing?
Yeah, yeah.
So being around people that think the same is cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's definitely a cool thing to just be around, and also being around people who've been out of training for a long time, and you can see them just pushing themselves, which is cool to be around as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Like it doesn't have to be like the fittest person in the room. It's just someone who's actually just turned up and surviving off 2 hours sleep because of kids, or just come off a night shift, which a lot of the guys in here do. Come straight into the workout. Like that's completely different from someone who slept fucking 8 hours. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Or someone who's, professional athletes, most of them, get paid to put in 100% effort.
Yeah.
None of us get paid to do this. We're paying to do it. So you want the experience to be good all around.
Yeah. It's funny you're saying about our social connection now, because I was listening to Dallin Peppo, who finished second at the CrossFit Games this year, and he was talking about how he's been suffering with depression this year, and he thinks the main reason behind it was just solo training, just that day in, day out grind of having all these, like trying to do everything perfectly, like sleeping, 10 hours a day, journaling, eating all the correct food, hydration, training like 10 pieces a day. And he thinks that it was more that he was by himself rather than being around good fun people. Like if he was there with a couple of mates who are like similar level to him and they can do that. So he was saying this year is a big thing he's going to change is just like basically have people around him. And I was like, that's so true, because like he's the top level of the sport and he feels like that. So imagine what like a single mum with 2-3 kids and they're just going to the gym by themselves.
Exactly.
Like how much would that suck?
And, CrossFit is a solitary sport. So, top basketballers, top football players, they have a team, right? So most of their training is done in a team.
Yeah.
So then you're still getting a social connection. If you're doing a solitary sport, which goes back to the individual comps, it's just boring.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And it gets to you mentally because it's all on you to get it done. And that's a very lonely thing.
Yeah.
Where when you share it with a team or someone or a partner, it's a lot more fun.
Yeah. Definitely. It's just in a bit of a weird spot though, Cos, I know, because you see it as a sport, but someone who's just in that class just sees it as their training session twice a week. You know what I mean? Whereas I don't know if there's a lot out there with if you're playing soccer, everyone knows it's a sport.
Yeah.
Like you're playing a sport.
Yeah.
Whereas in your head, you're like,
it's a sport.
I'm doing a sport.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, Adam, who's a nurse and he's been working these long hours, he's just like, I just got to get my 2 sessions in this week to train.
That is a good point.
Exercise.
I've never thought about that. But
it's just perspective on it.
But in my head, people call Olympic weightlifting a sport. They call gymnastics a sport.
Yeah.
They call running a sport.
Yeah.
And CrossFit is just all of those.
Yeah.
In one.
Yeah.
So that's a sport.
Yeah. I know. But for a lot of people, it's just, they don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's something as like, because obviously you've been coaching here as well. It's something as coaches, I think we got to remember as well, that people don't actually give a fuck.
Yes.
They just want to come in,
yes,
move a body, get a sweat on, switch on from work stresses, family stresses, burn some calories, and then go home. Where sometimes we can get a little bit caught into, oh, we need to do this, that, like work on like, and there is a bit of technique obviously to keep them safe and stuff like that. But there's also a point where you just like, if you want to power snatch like that, then...
Yeah, I agree. When I coach, I don't think about it as they're here to do a sport. I think about every time someone walks in and they do an hour, have they had fun? And I know it's still giving good quality coaching.
Yeah.
But it's not that serious.
Yeah,
even
100%.
though I think it's a sport and I like to take it serious, it really isn't that serious to the point where, you know, someone needs to leave and feel like they didn't do enough. They need to leave and feel like they had fun.
Yeah.
And a good time.
Yeah.
Which is why...
I can imagine people coming into your class and you're like, just there, arms folded, like that. Like, and then you start dancing with some Colombian music going on. But yeah, because you've been coaching the afternoon on a Thursday.
Yep, and sometimes Saturday morning.
And sometimes Saturdays. How have you been finding that so far?
I love it.
Because you're reasonably new to the coaching scene.
Yes, I'm new to the coaching scene, but I'm not new to teaching per se.
Yeah.
So I've worked in schools for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm a support worker, so I teach a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I teach, you know, cooking, life skills, so many things. So teaching, I would say, comes pretty natural in that sense.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm teaching something that I love has just really, really worked out. I love it. If I had more time, I wish I could do more of it.
Yeah.
But my schedule's just too crazy.
Yeah. Because what's your full-time job then outside?
Yes.
coaching?
So I own a company and it's called Echo Support, and we service disability, mainly doing community access and teaching life skills. So I have 2 staff members.
Yeah, cool.
And I also work full-time, 7 days a week.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you have like they're sort of one-on-one, is it? With other people?
Yeah, so we do one-on-one. So a lot of what I want to get into is group activities.
Yeah.
So basically where you take a few people out and we'll do activity. But right now, myself and all my staff members, we just do one-on-one community access.
Yeah,
so
cool.
that's basically anything from cooking with them at their house or taking them out to do activities. Yeah. So I was bringing, you know, a participant here, and her and I were doing CrossFit on the Fridays.
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was really cool, yeah. And she was absolutely loving it. And she wants to come back.
Yeah.
Just things have gone a bit out there for her. But that's the thing, right? CrossFit doesn't have to be, if I stop going, I can never go again. Even if you stop going, come back. You know, it's a big thing.
That must have been so big deal for her, that first session coming here. I know obviously she got you to support her, but still stepping in to a gym like this.
Yeah, and it was really hard for her because social anxiety for her is massive.
Yeah.
So it was just every single time she came in here, I was so proud of her for just putting in so much into, because for some people, a class of even, 5 or 6 people is a lot.
Yeah.
And that's not just someone with a disability or someone struggling. It's a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was just part of a class.
Yeah.
Like people were just chatting to her, like normally, like not.
Everyone made her so welcome.
It felt very natural, being here.
Yeah.
You couldn't even really tell that she was
Struggling with it, yeah.
Struggling with anything or nervous about being here.
Yeah.
And you could see her get stronger
Yeah.
and fitter, and she loved running, didn't she?
Yeah, she loves her run.
Loves her run.
She's like, oh, it's the one thing I can beat you on. And I was like, yeah, you can.
There would be sometimes I'll look over, she's like doing something completely different.
And I just
leave it. Just let her do that. Yeah. But it's like as long as she's moving well, like as long as she's staying safe, then it's all good. Like it doesn't really matter. We've just chosen to do these movements today, but we could be doing fucking anything.
Yeah. And look, like I said, I love CrossFit and I like to do it well and I like to do that. But when people come in here, it's better to do something, not as well than not do it at all. And that's the whole concept of CrossFit when I went and did my level 1. Is they're like, it doesn't matter if someone's doing a no rep. Yeah. It doesn't matter if they're not reaching full extension. Moving is better than not moving at all.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think people get a bit bogged down by, I can't do everything, which is written on the board. And that's something we've tried to combat a little bit by, obviously you have your RX movements, prescribed movements, and then try to go like then open, which is more your scale, then advanced, rather than like having advanced as like the main thing people see. Oh, yeah. You see what I mean? Yeah. Like, because they're like, well, I can't do that. Yeah. And then they feel like they're not doing the correct like program, which isn't the case at all. Because it's just meeting where you're at, where your fitness is at right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you would like your fitness, like if you look when you first started.
I love watching videos.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, like, yeah.
We've all had that first session. Because you remember what did you struggle with when you first started?
Wall balls. I couldn't do a wall ball.
Yeah.
I was like, I would do one and I was like, what even is this?
Yeah. And then this year in the Open, you done a crazy score.
Yeah. Like, but they were so hard. And it wasn't a muscle up or something, handstand walking. It was wall balls I found hard because I was started from nowhere. Yeah. And then now I can do things that I couldn't do before. But it's the best part about CrossFit is because after 3 years of F45, I was getting bored.
Yeah.
I'm not bagging on the business model or anything, but it was getting boring because
you could master F45.
Yeah. There was no progression.
You can't master CrossFit.
There was no progression. There was no extra things to learn. Yeah. There was no, there was no thought in it. You went in, you did your 45 minutes and you went home. Where CrossFit is like, there's constantly different movements, different variations. Even just last year, they put in a new movement and I've been trying to do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it yet. But
what's that, triple unders?
No, that's the ring
muscle
up, rolling forward thing.
No. Yeah, I won't be trying that one.
I tried it and I thought I nearly died.
Yeah.
It's fine. But it's like, it doesn't matter how long you do it. You can always learn more, do more, get better.
Yeah, it never stops.
It never stops. And that's the best part because you don't get bored.
You don't want it to, I guess you don't want it to stop either, right? You don't want that to get to a point where you're like, oh, I don't know, I've reached my potential. Yeah,
like you can coast for a bit. So you can go, okay, I've learnt something new. I spent a lot of time on it. I'm a little bit mentally fatigued. So you can have a little bit of rest.
Well, you see that a fair bit, actually. People are like, oh, I don't want to work on getting my power snatch better. I just want to come in, like, work out. Yeah. Which I do understand, but there's no reason why we can't do both. I think some people feel like it's just like, oh, we're just not going to work out and we're just going to spend 30 minutes with a broomstick and do it, It's like, no, you can still get a good workout in whilst working on technique.
While working on technique, yeah. And that's, it's hard to explain, but, the best part about CrossFit is the way it's built. So at the start, you do your really good technique and your strength, and you do your great form and slow reps, things like that. And then in the workout, it's different. That's where you can get your workout in. And then that's where you should be a little bit gentler on yourself. If you're not 100% getting reps on things, it's not a comp. It's not the CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
Just if you move and you move well, that's fine.
Yeah.
But people freak out.
Yeah, they do freak out. It's like you need to slow down, chill.
Yeah.
But it is a bit like the music's going, the countdown, the old countdown from 10 seconds. Everyone's looking at each other. Like, I still get it. I've been doing it over 10 years. I still get it now.
Shannon said to me the other day, he looked at me and he's like, are you nervous? And I was like, No. Yeah. Why are you?
Shannon gets nervous all the time.
Like, how long has he been doing CrossFit for?
Yeah, he's been doing it a long time, yeah.
But he gets nervous.
I know. It's just because I think sometimes, like, for him, he has this, like, level of, this is what we're talking about, of, like, level expecting something from the workout, of him thinking, I need to do this at a certain pace. And that's all just in his own head.
Yeah.
Like, that's not coming from the coaches or
no.
coming from us. You know what I mean?
He's a coach.
And yeah. And that's like, I was speaking to someone today and he's like, don't expect too much. And I'm like, mate, there's no expectations. Like, come in, move. Like, people, I feel like it's more, people get more respect from the coaches and other members if they just coming in and taking it slow, and like, no one's sandbagging in it. Everyone's there trying to, like, no one's coming in and paying $65 a week and just wasting their money.
No.
You know what I mean? You want to come in and work out. You know what I mean? We're here to work out. But we also don't need to just kill ourselves when we're here.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Like,
as a coach, you know who you can push, and you know why, and you know when, and you know how, because you take the time to talk to them.
Yeah.
You don't treat every single person the same. You don't coach every single person the same.
Yeah. Like that session then, Adam has had like 4 weeks off, struggling with a back issue because of he's a paramedic and he's doing CPR on people, and he's had a bit of an ongoing back issue, carrying really heavy patients and stuff. And it's just like, scale over a run, take it easy, do like half burpees, you know, just be careful with your back. And then you got Lingy, where we're just like, get moving, son. You know what I mean?
Stop resting. Yeah, exactly.
Stop resting. That's
exactly
example of like
two,
whereas he's been training 5-6 days a week for
and
the last,
he can physically do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how a good coach knows who to push, when to push. And, you know, and we also know that today we could push him because he was in a good mood, he was feeling it. But if he comes in next week and he's had a bad week and he's tired, you know to just back off. And
that's what's always kind of confused me with stuff like that, whereas people could be like, male toxicity with like CrossFit and like that competitive side and all that. But it's like, why can't you speak to someone who you know, like with Lingy, you could be a little bit more like aggro, I guess, with just helping him to get through the workout. But then you turn over to Adam, then you're a lot more like gentle and just like calm and just like, ooh, relax, take 10 seconds. You know, why can't you do both in a session?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how you talk to your clients is different to how you talk to your mum, to how you talk to your best friend, to how you talk to your son, you know what I mean?
100%.
Like it's not just one size fits all kind of thing, is it?
No, I knew that one of the big things we got taught when I was like in a school setting was, don't ever push someone if you think that they're going to fail.
Yeah.
You don't push people to fail. You push people to succeed. So I only would ever push someone in a class if I know that they have it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see anyone fail.
No.
They don't want to fail. I don't want them to fail.
Yeah.
Because that's not a good teacher. That's not a good coach.
Yeah.
A good coach only pushes to the point where they know that the person can actually succeed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, you know, I was helping Josh.
Is that why you shout at me all the time?
Yeah, freaking oh. But luckily you don't stop. Hang on. I just want to make sure that's recording. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. But that's the thing. I know, especially with Danny, you know, and I don't want her to lose the love of CrossFit again. So I don't push her to the extent that I do myself or that I would to say, you know, someone like Lingy who has it physically. He just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But then, you know what, if you don't push him, maybe in 6 months' time, when he hasn't reached any fitness goals, he'll go, oh, well, what am I paying $65 a week for?
Yeah.
When I've been going to a gym, but no one pushes me and no one, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the point.
And that is what happens a lot, actually. People who've been coming to gyms a long time get forgotten about.
They do. Yeah.
Like, when's the last time you got a coaching queue? Probably at last gym, you know what I mean? Like, it just, it kind of naturally goes like that if you're there like 5-6 days a week.
Yeah.
But it's just something like I really try to push onto the coaches just because someone's advanced doesn't mean they can't be coached, right? It's almost like the opposite. Like, they should almost be getting a little bit more.
I think so.
You know?
And, you know, it might not be, you know, the basics of
it's
what
like
they
nuances,
already know.
right?
You need to find, you know, if someone's you know, quite advanced in something. It's like finding something that might just make that 1% a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the difference. You can't coach everyone the same.
No.
And you shouldn't. And no one would expect that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's an art form, though. It's not easy.
No, it's not easy. Yeah. I feel like people just feel like they can jump in and do it, but you definitely like you say, you're reasonably new to coaching, but you're not new to teaching.
Yeah.
Which is where you like build that sort of level of skill of being able to communicate to people, right? Mm-hmm. Like if you can teach someone with disability to cook, then you can definitely teach someone how to do a warball in a class, you know what I mean?
I think I'm pretty qualified. When you asked me, I was like, oh, I could never do that. And then I was like, you teach people how to live their life and survive in the world. I think you can teach some toast to butter.
It's definitely a lot less serious.
Yeah, it's a little bit less serious.
A lot less at stake, isn't there? You know what I mean?
No.
Burning their house down.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
Making some mac and cheese or something.
Yes. So I think, but the best thing about, as well, CrossFit, right, is you can come in. I hate when people say that they have to get fit first. This drives me up the wall.
Yeah.
I can't handle that, because you can come in and it doesn't matter if you've been doing it for 1 day or 10 years. It can still be a hard workout. You literally just said it in the one that we just did. It was 3 movements, but it doesn't matter if it's your first day or you've been doing it for like 10, 15 years. That can be a hard workout.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point.
Yeah. It can be a hard workout. Also, you can just, if you're not fit right now, you can just fucking cruise.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And there ain't going to be any judgment or anyone shouting at you. It's just going to be like, just take it easy today. Or you can just flog yourself as well.
And that's one thing I love about here is you don't put, I know it's supposed to be technically, you know, a CrossFit thing, is write everyone's scores on the board. I'd like that that's not a thing.
We used to do it back in the day. We used to do it back in the day. And it got to a point where, I don't know, I feel like it was becoming unhealthy to 100%. People were getting a little bit competitive in a negative way.
I agree.
And you always get the same people who are like, like we've had situations in the old gym where people are like, you know, celebrating when they've won workouts and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's not good. It's not good. But not like in a good way, not in a jokey way. It's like in a serious way kind of thing. Yeah. So then we are like, let's maybe like just pull this back a little bit.
I like
But I've started bringing it in a little bit on the app, a little bit more now. Like I try to put my scores in most of the time, just to like, where people want to do it is there. But if you don't want to do it, whereas we used to, you know, write down everyone's name and just ask, so they would have to say in front of a whole class, which seems a bit now, as I'm saying it, seems a bit like,
so slack.
It's like Adam's first class back and he's like, 12 burpees, and everyone else is like 60 or so. You know, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You should be proud of your effort, I guess, to a point, but also they might just not feel comfortable. Like Maddie might not feel comfortable saying what she done, you know? And you would occasionally get that. Just people like, no, just not answering me, or just like, you know. But that was more back in the day when I probably valued that a little bit more than I do now.
Because you've changed your mindset about it.
Over the years. Just that natural sort of progression of, growing up, I guess. maturing. Yeah. And realising that it doesn't actually matter.
It doesn't, no.
Whereas at the time, it kind of feels like it did a little bit more. When it's feels a bit more like your identity of being an owner and trying to be like half decent at it as well. And then you kind of feel like that is... that justifies you as like a good owner or not. Yeah. And actually your CrossFit ability has no fucking correlation to how you are running a business, you know?
100%. And that's the thing, right? I love CrossFit. I'm coaching it now, but it's not my job. I don't get paid for it. Yeah. You know, I'm not nowhere near the level where I would ever get paid for it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be fun. It's got to be enjoyable. I've got to like it. Yeah. And I've got to get something out of it. And that's the best part, where, you know, I get up, do my workout, go about my day, but it's not, you know, my whole self-esteem, I guess. And that's what I like about this gym is everyone comes in, They're nice to each other. Everyone just appreciates that everyone's come here to just be a bit better that day.
Yeah.
No one cares about how good anyone is. And it actually can be a bit of an issue in CrossFit gyms.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've been to about 50. And you can just tell when people walk in, and it's like, whether the vibe is good or not, you can just tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's that caring factor, isn't it?
Yeah.
I fucking love it when a new member comes in and you just see a member just go up to them because they don't know who it is. Fucking makes me happy.
Yeah.
But you just see someone, they're just walking in, they look a bit lost, and you'll just see a member just go up and go, hey, my name's, you know. And you're like, fuck, that's so good. Like, you'd expect it from our coaches to do that. But just a member where you're not, like, we're not asking people to do that. I think they just want everyone to feel so welcome and happy and, like, happy here, I guess.
It's such a good place. I come here half an hour early to just chat shit and roll out in the sun. And, you know, and that's the point. So that people, when they are feeling a bit lonely or they're feeling like, you know, a bit lost in Shellharbour, I don't know what I'm doing, they have somewhere to go. That's the whole point of a gym. It's not just about who's the fittest and who got the best score that day.
No.
Yeah.
Turning up, getting it done.
Yeah.
Even if you got 12 burpees or fucking, what did you get? 76?
No, 6, 7.
6, 7. Fucking 6.
I've got 3 kids. Oh my God. Do you know how many times I hear that?
Oh,
6.
I hate it.
Don't.
I'm waiting for it to pass and it seems to be hanging in there.
It's hanging in there. That and skibbity. I don't even know what that means.
Riv hasn't been on that one.
Yeah.
He's a bit younger than your boys.
Yeah, I know.
6, 7 is a...
I had to Google it.
What? That doesn't even mean anything, though.
It doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
It means literally nothing.
Yeah, wow.
And then I was talking.
How did it come about? Do you know?
No idea. And I asked my kids, and they don't know.
They don't know, yeah.
I remember us when we were younger. It was what's up. Remember that?
Yeah.
But that
what's up?
Yeah, what's up? But that was from the Scary Movie guy on the phone. It was a cultural reference. From a movie.
And then there was like advertisements when there was a Budweiser advert or something like that.
Doritos did it.
Yeah.
Like it had cultural reference. Now they say things and you go, where did you get that from? And they're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly can't. Sometimes their vocabulary scares me.
Yeah.
It's not real words.
Yeah. Well, you got a 16-year-old.
16, 10, and 9.
Yeah, nice.
3 boys.
3 boys.
And they tease me relentlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, though. Is it?
Yeah.
No?
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in a good phase of life. I get a full 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah. You don't get 6 hours.
I do
you get
not.
less than that.
I can't. No, I do not. I sleep very minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I could if I wanted. That's the point.
Yeah. People will be hating that if they listen to that. And they'll be like, what do you mean you could be sleeping more and you choose not to?
I can't. I get 5 hours and I'm like, let's go.
Let's go, yeah.
I'm ready to start the day.
All right. I think that was good. We could talk all day, but we'll wrap that up.
Yep.